Hello and welcome. We are excited to let you know that we have a special guest in the house who will be sharing his experiences with TrueLink Travel. Please stay tuned. It will be valued for your time. Thank you. Can we get to know you?
Yeah, my name is Willoughby Oluwaseun Babatunde. I'm a student here in Canada.
May I know the name of your school?
I'm Fleming College, Ontario.
And what are you studying?
I'm sustainable agriculture.
How did you get to know about TrueLink Travel?
I got to know about TrueLink Travel. That was in 2019. One of my mom friends introduced me to TrueLink Travel because I believe she had a splendid experience with TrueLink Travels. And I also tried them. Everything went well.
Have you traveled anywhere outside your coming into Canada? Have you visited any country before Canada?
No, I haven't. There was a particular travel agent that I wanted to use.
Okay.
So what actually discouraged me with him was he said I would have to travel to one African country before I can apply for a study visa in Canada. So I was like, okay, if that should be the case, maybe I should put that into consideration. But along the line, I met my mom's friends actually directed us to TrueLink Travels.
Okay.
I met with one of the consultants and I explained and I actually asked the same question, that do I really need any travel history to get my study visa approved in Canada? But one of the consultants told me no, that no, I don't need that at all. I was doubting them. I never believed this could work out. On the other hand, I just like in my mind, okay, let me give this a trial. And here I am in Canada. Everything worked out.
So how was your experience during your first flight out of your home country to Canada?
Being the first time, boarding flight, it was a great experience I had. Canada is miles away from Nigeria. I got tired, so I had to sleep and wake up. The only thing I can say is the food they served in the plane, I could not eat it. The things I just took in there is water and a little bit juice.
Wow.
And that was how I survived till I got here to Canada.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's something I heard that if you are single and you are intending to come to Canada to study, the visa will not be approved. Can you share your thoughts on that?
The funny thing is, when I applied, I was single when I applied, but now I'm married. But as at the time I applied for my study visa, I was single.
Wow, and it was granted?
Yeah, eventually it was granted.
Wow, so there you are, viewers. You don't have to be married for your visa to be approved. You can be single and you still get your study visa approved. As at the time of your study application, what were you doing for a living?
Well, I can't really say I'm doing anything at that time, but I'm just trying to, I'm just struggling, trying to look for a way to, get things doing. But I can't really say I'm doing anything at that time. Yes.
Wow, interesting. So despite all that, being single, not having a paid employment that you were doing, here you are live and direct studying in Canada.
Yeah, I'm really grateful to TrueLink Travels. This is what they have done for me and I really appreciate them.
How was your experience with TrueLink Travel? I mean, how was the service you got?
Yeah, it was a great experience with TrueLink. I was really attended to well, like they treated me well, and these are compassionate people. The most important thing is for you to just follow the instructions you are being given to do. Once you follow the instructions and you do the normal things you should do, trust me, everything will go fine with you. So there was a time I was given some instructions, but on my hand I made that mistake. It's almost cost me a lot at that time. During those time, TrueLink never leave me. These are compassionate people. I have said that earlier. They keep calling me to make sure everything gone well, to rectify things. I can really say in a nutshell that I had a splendid experience with them.
Would you like to share what the issue was and how it got
it was my tuition fee issue.
Okay.
So I had to give it to someone to help me make the payments.
Okay.
I was supposed to do that by myself. I was told that was the instruction I was given, to go to the bank to make this payment. all by yourself. You don't need to give to anyone, but I did not do it the normal way I should do it.
Okay.
So that actually cost me that year. And the funny thing is, they never leave me alone. They never leave me to my issues at that time. They kept calling me to know how far, to know what they would give me advice. They would give to their client. They gave me the advice, and everything was corrected. And here I am today. I'm in Canada, despite the challenges I face. Yes.
Thank you for sharing. So how can you describe the kind of service you got from Trulink Travel?
Yeah, it was a nice experience with them. They are good at what they do, which makes them professional. So in a nutshell, I would always recommend them.
So usually what I am aware of is when you work with any agency, once your study visa is approved, the deal is done and you are on your own. But I would like to ask, is there any other service you received from Trulink Travel after your study visa was approved?
Yes, in the case of Trulink, it was a different scenario. When I got to Canada, they assisted me in some of the things, some of the little, I can't say difficulty that I faced, like the challenges of getting an accommodation and getting myself sorted in school in Canada. So even when my contract with them expired, they still did a very good follow-up with me to make sure I am comfortable here in Canada.
And well settled.
Yes, I'm well settled here. Yeah, exactly.
Any final thoughts or anything you'd like to say to our viewers at home, those that want to come to Canada to study? What would you like to tell them?
Well, I don't really have much to say. Let me just recommend Trulink Travels. They are simply the best. That's just what I can say.
And why do you say so?
Yeah, because they gave me the maximum support I never expected, and that's just enough. And that's enough, so I can recommend them. That's what I do. I do that to even for my friends. My friends here in Canada, they have families back home that they want them to be here. So I go on to tell them how good this Trulink has really helped me.
We want to really thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for sharing your experiences with us.
Yeah, you're welcome.